I'm a thief. I was in the middle of a job when the owner came home. With nowhere else to go, I dove under the bed. But a second later, the guy pulls out a blade and slices the woman's throat wide open. Just like that. Then, smooth as hell, he pulls out his phone to make a call. The moment he hits dial, inside my pocket, BZZZT BZZZT, my phone vibrates. Holy shit, I froze. My blood turned to ice. He dials a number, and my phone goes off? What are the odds? But the scary part wasn't the coincidence. It was that he heard it. The mattress above me sagged as his weight shifted. He was crawling on the bed. I heard the sheets being ripped back. He was hunting for the phone. I couldn't hang up. If I declined the call, the sudden silence would scream, "Hey, someone is here." I had to jam my hand into my jeans, pressing hard against my pocket. I tried to smother the vibration, make it sound muffled, like a phone buried under a pile of laundry somewhere. Then, I heard footsteps. Thud, thud. The man's blood-soaked boots stomped on the hardwood, leaving a trail of sticky red prints. He circled the room, confused. He couldn't pinpoint where the buzzing was coming from. And then, his legs. They stopped right next to the bed. On the other side, the woman was lying on the floor, stone-cold dead. Her throat was gaped open, a fountain of blood turning her face into a crimson mask. She lay face up, but her head was twisted at a grotesque angle, facing right at me. Her mascara and eyeliner were smeared, giving her these dark, raccoon-like circles. But her eyes, Christ, her eyes were popped wide open. Dead eyes, staring straight at me from across the floor. Locked in her death stare, I was terrified. I held my breath until my lungs burned. Right now, all he had to do was drag her body away, bend down, and he'd see me. The knife in his hand was dripping wet. Under the harsh bedroom light, the steel glinted cold and sharp. Don't look under the bed. Don't look under the bed. I clamped my hand over my mouth to stop a scream from leaking out. I prayed to every god I didn't believe in, eyes darting to the foot of the bed. I figured if he turned his back, I could scramble out and bolt for the door. If I could just beat him to the hallway, maybe I wouldn't die tonight. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the vibration stopped. The room went dead silent. His legs were planted right in front of the corpse. He didn't move for a long time. What was he doing? Why wasn't he moving? Did he know I was there? I waited minutes. He didn't bend down. He didn't check under the bed. Instead, he turned and walked straight toward the door. Was he leaving? My eyes tracked his boots as they moved to the exit. If he actually left, I'd take my chances with the window. Sure, this was the 7th floor, but by some miracle, this apartment didn't have security bars. I could climb out, maybe shimmy over to the neighbor's balcony. It was insane, but it was my only shot at not getting gutted. I slowed my breathing, focused on his legs. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Yes, he was actually heading out. I was saved. Adrenaline spiked in my veins. My chance was coming. I stayed coiled under the bed like a spring, waiting for the latch to click, but I celebrated too soon. Life loves to bitch slap you when you're down. He got to the doorway and stopped dead. Why wasn't he moving? Damn it. That goddamn vibration started again. The psycho was dialing the number again. And this time, he flipped the light switch. The room plunged into darkness. The only light came from my pocket, my phone screen pulsing, flashing on and off, a weak beacon glowing against my sweaty palm. The son of a bitch. He was trying to use the light to find the phone. Why was he so obsessed with making this call? And whose phone did I barely swipe earlier? Just a minute ago, when he saw the woman was definitely dead, he spat a glob of saliva right onto her bloody face and hissed a curse. Dirty whore. You wait. Your bastard boyfriend is next. Then he picked up her phone and dialed. And my pocket vibrated. Does that mean the phone I pinched earlier belongs to the boyfriend? The bastard. Just my rotten luck. But I didn't have time to connect the dots. Because any second now, a blood-covered maniac with a butcher knife was going to bend down and look under the bed. I imagined his face, splattered with crimson, eyes wild. He'd look at me, show his teeth in a sick grin. Found you. The thought made my brain threaten to shut down. I just wanted to steal some jewelry, maybe a laptop. How the hell did I end up in a slasher movie? It was pitch black. I realized something terrifying. I couldn't see him anymore. I couldn't see his feet. I didn't know where he was. All I heard were soft, deliberate footsteps. He was hunting.